Thank you for tuning in. We do have some severe weather taking shape tonight, tomorrow night, and we do have some hurricanes possibly making landfall Thursday in the Gulf of Florida, and I'll have another video on that. Severe weather, even though the end of summer is already here and fall's here, we do still see severe weather on our forecasts and models and graphs for at least the next 2.5 weeks. I mean, it could continue out past that, but usually severe weather will start dying out around in the Midwest, Central Plains, Northern Plains, mid-Atlantic areas. You'll see a lot more severe weather taking shape down here in the Gulf. That's where we could see still see some tornadoes in these areas up until at least the middle of December. And fall is looking very busy on our models. So I just want to kind of go over where all the severe weather is going to take shape over the next couple of days, 2-3 days. That way you have a good understanding of where this is going to go. Now, every 2-3 days, I will post a new video of where the severe weather. That way you at least have a good advanced heads up where this stuff is going to happen. So when these storms roll in, you just want to know where these storms are going to happen, especially if there's tornadoes in your area or, maybe some flash flooding or, damaging winds, hail, whatever you want to call it. So let's take a look at our hail outlook. So in the light green boxes, we do have light rain in these areas. And then in this enhanced area here, a marginal risk, it's one risk above categorical, which means that we do have ingredients for, severe thunderstorms that are going to roll into these areas. So ranging from Arkansas all the way over here to Kentucky, down in these areas, we're going to see a lot of rain take shape, a lot of thunderstorms. So let's take a look at the hail outlook here. So this is where we're going to see a lot of hail here in these particular areas. Again, ranging from Arkansas all the way over here to Kentucky, southern parts of Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Tennessee, Kentucky. So this is hail. Hail is definitely dangerous. It's can cause a lot of property damage. This is our wind outlook here. We could see a lot of wind blowing in these areas. Don't forget the wind can cause power outages. Wind can cause a lot of, trees to knock over. So it's just good to know when these things are going to happen or where. And then, here in this particular area here, 2 to 4% chances in this area here of tornadic events. This is just the area that all the ingredients are there. Maybe it's just lacking something, possibly wind. So even though there's going to be wind blowing in this area, that's just kind of the area that they, will put 2% to 4%. So let's take a look at tomorrow's outlook. Now, most of this is going to take place if you split the country in half. A lot of the weather is going to take place over here on the eastern part, at least for the next couple days. Now, over here, we do have a lot of, categorical rain, and you may not even see rain. Even though if you're in these light green shaded boxes, you may not even see rain. But for certain, marginal risk, that's where we're going to see rain roll in. Rain's going to come in, and it's going to have some sort of, strong winds with it. It's going to have some strong hail with it. And this area here is even more of an enhanced risk. So it goes categorical, marginal, slight. That's the next, step up. So, this is just the area here that they're thinking that this area here, the National Weather Service is thinking that this area tomorrow night is going to be a lot of severe thunderstorms in this area. So let's take a look at the hail outlook here. all the way from Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio. This area is going to be, again, at another 5 to 14% chances of risks of hail in this area. Let's take a look at the wind outlook. That's why they, enhanced this area, is because there's a lot of wind blowing in this area here. So usually this is going to go from 15 to 29% chances of a lot of wind blowing in this particular area. So this is going to be our tornadic 2 to 4% chances of tornadoes. So ranging from Indiana, Ohio, some parts of Pennsylvania, West Virginia, So this is just next 2-day outlook. So, and then, Wednesday, it's going to be, again, over here on the eastern side. We do have that potential tropical cyclone 9. Once it does form, it'll be Hurricane Helene. And she's going to probably be making landfall here in the Panhandle. They're saying a Category 3, 115 miles an hour. So we'll see a lot of rain come in this area over the next, actually it's going to start turning into a tropical cyclone. And then I'd say by tonight going into tomorrow, they'll say, potential, it'll be a tropical, it'll be a tropical depression up until it reaches 73 miles an hour. And it's already starting to develop. So I'll have another video on this. So make sure to like, follow, and share. This is just to give you a 2 to 3 day, heads up of where all the rain activity is going to take shape, severe weather. So that way you at least have an idea. You could at least go to sleep. Hey, I may not have no rain, because everything is connected in some sort of way. All the rain, all the weather is coming in from the west. So it's all connected. So, you got to zoom out and look at everything as a whole, the whole picture. So anyways, hope this helped you. And don't forget to like, follow, and share to stay up with all the latest severe weather content. Thanks.